was built around Roger Teeter and his one-of-a-kind best-selling inversion table. Do you know that there are over 2.5 million Teeter tables sold around the world? Do you know that in the last 3 days alone, we've sold over 10,000 of his one-of-a-kind, top-of-the-line EP970 inversion tables? And did you know that only for our birthday month, Roger is not only giving you the most time-tested, true solution to relaxation, better back health, and longer-term benefits, but he's including a portable inversion solution, the P2 back stretcher, which is a $50 bonus only offered during birthday month. Now, why inversion? Why 2.5 million sold? Why is Roger hanging upside down? Because this is an FDA-cleared device that actually does give you real deal temporary relief from back pain, from sciatica, from muscle tension, even herniated discs and spasms. For anybody that back pain has gotten in the way of you living your life, Teeter tables are the solution. Every single table we offer is a customer pick, and today is one of the biggest and best sale offers Roger has ever done, and it's the last airing. It's the last chance to shop for it and take advantage of $110 off the HSN price, and to get that bonus P2 back stretcher to get inversion on the go, to be able to get traction stretching when you are not within reach of your Teeter table. Now, Roger is over 80 years old. He has wrecked his own back, and yet he is full of energy and vitality for his grandkids and for his life and his water skiing because of the power of inversion. And Roger, we thank you for all the lives that you've changed here at HSN. We thank you for bringing us this table at an extraordinary value for our birthday month. If you are an inverter, call and share your story with us. Roger's is extraordinary, and so are all of our customers.
And I love my job because it really changed my life. You know, I wrecked my back around 40 years ago, and when I say wrecked, on worst days, I actually couldn't even get out of bed. I had to crawl, hands and knees, into the shower to get hot water on my back just to be able to stand up. I tried everything to get relief. Over a 5-year period, nothing worked until I found inversion. The relief I got was temporary, but it lasted longer, and it was more effective than anything else I tried. And by doing it on a regular basis, I've been virtually pain-free for 37 years. And best of all, I'm doing the things I love to do: water skiing, snow skiing, and teaching my grandkids. That's precious.
And you're doing it in 3 to 5 minutes a day. The amount of time it takes you to take care of your teeth is the same amount of time you can dedicate to taking care of your back.
Yep, 3 to 5 minutes. That is not an exaggeration. The whole idea of inversion is that you will elongate. It's decompression. That is the secret. Teeter relieves back pain 4 different ways. The biggest thing is decompression, because as you invert and relax, your own body weight will lengthen, decompress the joints, and open them up, and you will elongate 1 to 2 inches. Now, you don't need to go to full inversion. In fact, you can stop at a very casual angle like this because of the upgrades that are included. This traction handle, you can stop it, put the tether strap on to stop the table at this angle. It will not go beyond any angle you set it at. And then you can use your arm pressure and push on these handles and further decompress your body as though you were in full inversion.
Well, that's the thing too. Roger's been practicing for years, so yes, he will go to full inversion, and he talks about how millions of his customers do, even though they don't think they ever will. But you can start very slow, very gradually, and build up. But what it's doing for you is amazing. I mean, look at what the FDA has cleared this device for. With over 2.5 million sold, with 10,000 sold just in the last 72 hours, because the FDA has said, if you have back pain, try inverting. No pill, no copay, no ointment, no side effects. If you have sciatica, I mean, my goodness, how many millions of you are suffering to sit and drive, to walk around your home? This has been indicated to help with your sciatica. Not to mention anybody who's suffering with herniated discs, degenerative disc disease, with muscle spasms. I mean, it makes sense. You know, you talk about it, Roger. These are all mechanical problems. This is a mechanical fix.
It is.
Makes sense.
But, you know, a lot of those 10 different items, you know, they're really driven by different problems: curvatures, misalignments, ruptures. But Teeter deals with them because Teeter relieves back pain 4 different ways. The #1 way, and what makes Teeter absolutely unique to all the other options for back pain, is decompression. Actually elongating the body, opening those joints up. If you have a pinched nerve, herniated disc, degenerative joint disease, take the pressure off. Less pressure is less pain. All right, And also when the pressure is off and that joint is decompressed, if it's a misalignment that's causing the problem and you gently move around, it'll realign itself. It wants to be in alignment. Also, it stretches and relaxes paraspinal muscles. That can be a cause of pain, and it encourages the disc to rehydrate, to pick up the moisture it's lost so they're thicker as you come up.
So talk to me medically speaking, because I know you've spoken to doctors. I know that we have a real understanding of exactly what's going on in our body as to why inverting has been around since the days of Hippocrates.
Absolutely. 400 BC, the Greeks had back pain because too much sitting, weak muscles, and stress. Now, does that sound like the formula for back pain today? It is. Same with Romans and Ottomans. They all invented inversion. It is a proven activity. But we've got a decompression animation, and I want to show what your body is doing while we're going to pull that decompression up, and then...
So take a look, here it is.
Okay, this is you inverting. Now you do not need to go to full inversion, 3 to 5 minutes, and you don't even need to work up to that angle, although I'd like you to after maybe a week of inversion. First thing you're gonna feel is those stressed out shoulder muscles letting go, and as the tension leaves your shoulder muscles, you're gonna relax and elongate. Look at that spine straightening out. That curvature in the spine could be a cause of pain. Look at that, now there's the big deal, the decompression, actually taking the pressure off. I mean, it's your own body weight that's driving the pain. Take the body weight off and help the disc to rehydrate so when you come back up, you know, you have some carry forward on the relief. And by doing it on a regular basis, think of it as a maintenance program, you can keep healthy, flexible joints and into your 80s.
Well, and I think that's the thing to really remember. You know, this is in a physical therapist's office, it's in chiropractor's office, it's in doctor's offices, it's in gyms. Once you own the table, which folds up and stores away, which is all but completely assembled when it comes to your door, you can do this on demand. 3 minutes in the morning, 3 minutes of the night. Think about how much time you dedicate to taking care of your teeth. And imagine spending the same amount of time taking care of your back and getting back to being comfortable, getting back to being able to walk, to be able to run, to be able to keep up with the grandkids, to be able to sit at the desk all day and feel less pain and discomfort. I want you to hear from a doctor. I mean, I want you to truly understand this is a real fix that's recommended by the FDA and by medical professionals. Take a listen to what Dr. Tons has to say about the benefits of inverting.
The discs that sit here are like shock absorbers we have on the car. So when you get up in the morning, you may be 6'1". When you go to bed at night, you're actually about 6'1½". You lose 1/4 to 1/2 inch of height as these shock absorbers get squeezed and the water comes out of them. Then when you're asleep, they rehydrate. One of the advantages, I think, of Roger's device is that you can do this during the day too and give yourself kind of a break from the constant pressure on your back and on these shock absorbers to allow them to rehydrate by taking all the pressure off and letting them have some freedom. People that get on a standard routine and do it again and again do far better than people that go for 3 weeks of therapy and then re-injure again in a year, go for 3 weeks therapy. A daily routine, which is what Roger's recommending, I think is a very good way of getting your back in great shape so that as we stay vertical for our lives, we don't start breaking down later on.
I hope you caught the 2 really important points I want you to have heard, and that is it's a maintenance program. You do it on a regular basis to keep healthy joints and keep that youthful flexibility into your 60s, 70s, and even 80s. But I want to repeat a couple of things because it's so important you understand what drives back pain and why Teeter works. These discs, as Dr. Tan said, are fluid-filled shock absorbers. They're constantly changing their fluid content. While you're sleeping and the pressure is reduced, these discs add moisture, they become thicker. In the morning, you're the tallest you're gonna be all day, but as soon as you're upright, your own body weight starts to squeeze moisture out of the disc. Now, when a disc, all flexibility and shock absorption in the spine is in the disc. So when it loses height, you lose flexibility, shock absorption. But more importantly, with respect to back pain, these discs control the size of the opening that nerves come through. So a thin disc means a pinched nerve. That's pain down your leg or pain down your shoulder, depending on which disc it is. Here's a blowout. This is a ruptured disc where the soft tissue inside, the consistency of Jell-O, extrudes out, and it's extremely painful. Decompression, the secret with Teeter, all these joints opening up, taking the pressure off, encouraging not only relief from reducing pressure, but realignment and stretching and relaxing paraspinal muscles and helping the disc to rehydrate.
Okay, so if I may, I do want to let everybody know, I'd be remiss if I didn't make sure everybody knew. This is one of the biggest and best offers Roger has ever done on a Teeter table. The last time Roger was here, the sale price was $349, and it was just the table. Now, when you buy today for birthday month, for our longest running health and fitness product that we offer here at HSN, for the only inversion table that HSN is willing to guarantee, we are including a $45 portable back stretcher, something that you can take with you when you travel, something that you can use when you're not able to go to your inversion table. We are including a $45 bonus in addition to your $450 table. Now, $450 is the price of the table when it's not a Roger Teeter visit. Today, not only are you getting a sale on the table itself, but you're getting this portable back stretcher for anybody who maybe just wants to get started, for anybody that needs to be able to have decompression at the office or on the go. This is a customer pick $45 bonus that for birthday month you've included.
Right, take it in a golf cart with you, take it to work. Now, this shows some of the action. You can decompress in any way. When I go on a trip, my favorite way is to do it on the bed, put my feet up on a pillow. I'm laying on bed now, I decompress, put my feet up on the pillow or the headboard, and then I just put the P2 under the bed, don't even get up again. But you can see it decompresses, it comes apart, goes in a suitcase. I mean, I travel too much and I can't take my inversion table with me. That's why we developed it. So I think if you would like to take it to the office, take it in a golf cart, take it on a trip, it's portable, and it does the most important thing that Teeter does, and that's the inversion table does, and that's decompress, and it is FDA registered, just like the table.
So what do we need to know about the table itself? Can you walk us through the EP970?
Right. First of all, it is the EP970. You want to do some homework on that. It is our top-of-the-line table. This shows how it folds up behind a couch in a closet, springed into action in just 2 seconds, adjustable from 4'8" to 6'6". I'm going to put it right on my height. Actually, before that, I want to point out it's 85% assembled. This part is fully assembled out of the box, 100%. The bed's fully assembled. The A-frame's fully assembled, including the floor protector, spreader arm. What have you got to assemble? You've got to put these handles on. 3 machine screws, 1 bolt. You literally will spend more time getting it out of the box than you will assembling it. Now, adjustable 4'8" to 6'6", 300-pound capacity. And I might point out, very importantly, because Teeter, having sold 2.5 million, there's a lot of copies out there, and they do look alike, you know, but they use the wrong steel. You know, this sticker shows that Teeter meets the standard of UL specification for inversion tables. Teeter is the only brand that meets that safety standard, you know, which requires a 400% safety factor.
Well, and at the end of the day, Roger, if we're going to let you hang upside down here at HSN, we're only going to offer you a table that's safe, which is why this is the only table that we offer. Now, what this really is, for me, you know, Roger, you and I have spent a lot of time together, and I always talk about it's 3 to 5 minutes. It's a very little time commitment to what it does. But what it really is about is getting back to living your life. Back pain is debilitating. Back pain gets in the way of you being a parent, being a productive member of society, you just being able to breathe easy, sleep easy, and live your life. When we have a device that requires no copay, no doctor, no prescription, no side effects, and it actually can relieve your sciatic pain, when it can actually relieve the pain you're experiencing from your herniated discs, when it's actually going to help give you real relief from spinal stenosis and muscle spasms, and when you can do it in the comfort and convenience of your own home on demand, it really is a life-changing product. It doesn't just fix you. It gets everybody in your life in a better way because you are more present and more happy to be with them. I want you to hear from Teresa because this is for everybody. People experience back pain at very different stages of their lives and for a lot of different reasons. Listen to Teresa's story. If it sounds a bit like you or somebody in your life that you love, consider making the investment to make their life and your life better. Take a listen.
I have bulging discs in my back. My back pain became a part of normal everyday life. I have to get up and I have to go to work. I have to take care of my son.
Whenever I would ask her if we could go to the park or like play a little bit of baseball, she'd always say, "Oh, my back hurts, I can't do it." It made me feel sad for her.
I felt like the oldest lady in the world, which is so unfair to my son, so unfair to me. When I first saw the product on TV, I said, that makes so much sense. It just has to work. The first time I just sat there like this is great. I knew this is what it was gonna feel like. I was waiting for this. It releases the tension in my muscles. It helped me temporarily take that pain away by stretching myself the opposite ways that I don't normally stretch. It's just wonderful. It does so much more than just provide back relief.
I think it's helping her. She's been helping out with my baseball team.
Now it's almost 8, 9 o'clock sometimes. The time just flies by because me and my son are having so much fun. The Teeter was heaven sent for me. It promises you relief, and it definitely provides you with that relief.
So I just want you to understand, over the last 72 hours, we've sold over 10,000 tables. Back pain is chronic to this country, and the alternatives are creating real problems for our nation. This is a way for you to get real relief. Relief that's not a fad, relief that's not a trick. I mean, societies for thousands of years have been counting on the power of inverting, and Roger's just made it more accessible, more comfortable, more reachable for absolutely everybody. In fact, I'm gonna get on it. Okay. Roger wants to show you some of the premium benefits of this table, and then I'll show you just how easy it is, even for your first time.
Okay, I'm setting it on your height. There
Yes.
it is. Now I'm putting on this tether strap. That's very important. You'd want to definitely use that. It's adjustable to stop you at any angle you're comfortable with. So that's probably as much as you want to do the first time. I'd even go a little shallower. But all right, why don't you jump on, Brett?
Okay.
And then you can demonstrate the most unique feature of this table. This is our absolutely highest end table, and this is the primary reason. You don't even need to push the button. Look at the precision. Hear that click, 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 very precision, very small adjustments.
Certainly makes me feel safer.
This EZReach handle is a huge upgrade included at no extra charge. And all right, you're using the weight of your arms, but you could also walk back on these upgraded handles. Those are included, and they're over and above our market entry table. This is a $70 upgrade. And the traction handles are something really special in the sense that, let's say that the most extreme angle you feel comfortable with is the one that Brett's at now, or even a little less. The traction handles, Brett,
yes.
Wake up. You know, now you can push on the traction handles.
Oh my goodness.
Use muscle power.
Woo!
And
Ooh, that
you
feels
can
good.
further decompress your body as though you were in full inversion. So the traction handles are a great plus. They're also a push button release out of the inverted. See, you've elongated the point. You need to be a 5/8 setting.
That's good.
Now.
Wow.
Now you could use the handles, but you could also bend your knees.
Right.
Remember,
Okay. And look at this. Look at how simple and smooth and easy you come right back up. And I truly feel inside in the base of my back, right there, I felt that stretch, I felt that relief, I felt that therapy, and you know, I got blood flowing to my head. Colleen Lopez will tell you it's like having a facial. I mean, you know, the thing about this, you know, Andrew Lessman speaks about the importance of inverting for your back. Anybody who experiences back pain knows it gets in the way of absolutely everything in your life. It is arguably the most debilitating problem that we all face, and we all sit too long in our cars, sit too long at our computers, pick up heavy things the wrong way. You know, we are dumping strain and pressure onto our back. This is long-term maintenance. You're willing to spend 4 minutes a day brushing your teeth so you don't get cavities and so your teeth don't fall out. What about taking better care of your back with something that's a mechanical fix, that's no chemicals, that's no side effects, that's no problems whatsoever? And when you buy a table, you can use it, your spouse can use it, and your football playing son can use it after being at practice. You are investing in your entire family's well-being. And this is our last show. Now, we've sold tens of thousands of tables. In fact, we've sold over 10,150 tables just in the last 72 hours. This is one of the biggest and best deals Roger has ever offered. The FlexPay, that expires today. The price is a special offer for our birthday while we have tables available, but this is really the last chance for anybody who's watching. Now, I do want to just for one moment say, for anybody who's brand new to HSN, who turned on their TV and saw people hanging upside down and said, I like where you guys are going. I want to make sure you understand why you shop with HSN. Number one, we've got FlexPay. So any major debit or credit card, no interest charges, no finance fees. This can be your first purchase with us, and we will break up your payments with no interest charges whatsoever for 6 months interest-free. That's any major debit or credit card. You still get the opportunity to have it shipped for free and shipped to your door instantly and immediately. And FlexPay or not, we offer easy returns. When a box shows up at your door, there's actually a label right there that you can use to return a product. Now, we hope you love it. This one's a great big customer pick. It's changed literally thousands of lives for us. But if you're unhappy, you can always send it back to us risk-free. Now, I always recommend shopping on the HSN app. It's an instant, free, immediate way to be able to get your product ordered, to store all of your addresses, and to never wait on hold or online to get what you want when you want it, from size to color to whatever it is that you're ordering. There's so many reasons why we recommend shopping with us, and so many reasons why thousands of customers have come to us. This one, I'm not speaking hyperbole when I say it's a life changer. It has gotten people back to living their best lives. You know, I mean, most people would hope to have Roger's health and vitality and back health at his age, even if they've never done anything bad to their back. Roger was in a debilitating accident, was in the hospital, and yet he still is in the health and the posture and the strength that he's in today because of that table that he gets on every single day.
It really
Look at Roger living his own life.
This is my sport. I went skiing 40 times last year, and I'm back in the slalom course. For those of you who know what that means, it's a real physical challenge. But that's the kid you got. If he's coming over, you need to hang because he'll wear you thin. But I want to build on something that Brett said, and that is that sitting is one of the reasons that so much sitting is one of the reasons that we have back pain today. Sitting is the new smoking in a sense. And I'm going to introduce you to the Dr. Nackimson did a study in Gothenburg University a number of years ago. And you're going to see a bright light in a second. There it is. That is the location of a surgically implanted pressure sensor. Pressure reading in the upper right-hand corner, kind of a baseline of 100%. And of course, there were many people in the study, and their individual readings were different, but their baseline was always set at 100%. And then they moved into different body positions to see what would happen. Doubling, but you knew that. You knew if you bent over, you could hurt your back. Did you know that? 50% higher load in good posture. And get ready for the pain. There's your recipe for back pain. 2.5 times the loads of standing. You've gotten the weight off your muscles, you dumped it on your back. There's the recipe for back pain. That last 25% goes to bed with you. It's not caused by gravity, it's caused by the construction of the spine. You've got hundreds and hundreds of ligaments and 140 muscles in 4 layers that stabilize the spine, but they also hold it in background compression, like a lot of rubber bands. So that's why when you're in bed, you can't get relief because they're still pressurized. When you invert with the teeter, it's decompression, decompression, decompression. I can't repeat that enough. And when that decompresses, you get that temporary relief of back pain, and you do it in 4 ways. Decompression, taking the pressure off the pinched nerve, the misaligned joint. And by the way, if it is a misaligned joint, when you take the pressure off and you move around, it'll realign itself. It wants to be in alignment. Stretching and relaxing paraspinal muscles, that's the 3rd way, and helping the disc to rehydrate, so when you come back up, the joints are not only revitalized, more flexible, more shock absorption, but they're actually a little bit thicker to take that pinching off. And you know, and it's right there to jump on again, another 3 to 5 minutes. And in fact, once you learn to decompress fully, 2 minutes will do the job.
So 3 to 5 minutes morning and night. If you're not falling asleep at night because you can't get comfortable in bed, don't you think 5 minutes on a table would help you fall asleep faster than ever before, no longer turning to the pills? If you wake up in the morning and your back pain is making you afraid of getting in your car and driving to work, 3 to 5 minutes. The amount of time it takes you to brush your teeth is the amount of time you can spend to taking care of your back. This is a mechanical fix to a mechanical problem. You're not masking symptoms, you're not putting chemicals in your body, you're not doing anything other than what the body should do to undo what the earth and what gravity does to us. And maybe it's about getting back to the things you love. You know, my dad's a golfer, and every once in a while he complains about back pain, and I tell him this is the solution that you're looking for. Golf puts a lot of strain on the back and on the body. This can be the answer to undo that strain and get back. In fact, I want you to listen to Bob. Bob reminds me a lot of my dad and his story. See if maybe this in the summer can get you back to doing what you love. Teeter inversion tables have done it for thousands, millions of customers worldwide. Take a listen to one very satisfied user.
sometimes when I go to play golf, my back is bothering me so much that I'm unable to play. Because of Teeter, I can get on it, hang upside down for 10 or 15 minutes, get up, and my back pain is gone. It's amazing.
It's a little...
Okay, so I just want to remind everybody, Roger's like, don't forget there's a birthday bonus. So today, look, this table is a customer pick at $450. Let's call it what it is. It's a life-changing, almost perfect 5-star customer pick at $450. Today, you get this portable back stretcher to go along with it. You get a product you can use at the office, that you can use in the hotel room, that you can give to your brother, your niece, your nephew, for them to be able to get traction and decompression without the use of a table. This is a $45 customer pick that comes apart and travels with you, as you see Roger doing right there in the video, that is free and included with your purchase only during our birthday month special. $450 table, $45 bonus product, all today for $339.95, the biggest and best value we've ever offered from Roger Teeter on his customer pick life-changing products. Listen, I'm thrilled to offer you a deal like this, and we are almost completely sold out with over 10,200 tables now sold. The FlexPay is expiring at the end of the day today. The free shipping makes it affordable and easy for you to get it home and try it out. Price is great today, but 6 months from now, you're not gonna remember what you paid for it. 6 months from now, you're gonna go, I'm golfing again. I'm keeping up with my grandkids again. I'm coming home at the end of the day and actually comfortably getting in bed and going to sleep, because what I did to my back in my office chair is getting undone with the products that Roger is going to offer to you today. This is a life changer. Think about the things we spend our money on and what they do for you in your life. If we can take what's in the chiropractor's office and the physical therapist's office and the doctor's office and put it in your home, right next to your bed, 3 to 5 minutes, once or twice a day, you'll get the real therapeutic benefits that you know can change your life. They changed Roger's, they changed Bob's, they changed Teresa's, they changed Millie's, they changed millions. 2.5 million people around this country, around the world, have better, healthier backs because of Roger Teeter's table.
Right, and that is engineered, high engineering. This is a lever. When you push on these handles because of the reaction behind your knees, you'll understand it when you get it, but these pads will amplify the pressure. The pressure you put on with your arms is amplified by a lever action. Okay, back to the table. It's my turn. You know, step in. I've set it for my height. And again, this is the ratchet. Look at that. You don't even need to touch the button. Precision settings. This is what makes the Teeter the primary thing that makes this the absolute top end of our line. This is the one we did for clinics. But included today, no extra charge, the EZReach handle, these oversized handles, the traction handles, the color-coded tether strap, all of those things actually total like $200 over our market entry infomercial price. But this pivot point's now at my center of mass, and you can control it. It's high precision. No other table has this kind of precision balancing. It's moving on one arm. Now, if that's scary, well, that's what these oversized upgrades are for, included at no extra charge. You can walk yourself back and forth. Again, tether the table, use the traction handles, tether it so it never goes beyond the angle it's at now, and then use these to push mechanically, decompress your spine as though you were in full inversion. Ideally, I'd like you to work up to this angle. You know, I should point out that at this shallow angle, you're going to get all the stress relief you need. You don't really need to go beyond even this angle to get most of the benefits. But if you've got a herniated disc or you've got sciatica, you want to get a little more decompression. And this is kind of the magic angle. You're going to know you're there because your hands are on this grip, and that's what can move you around, mobilize you, and help those misalignments to realign themselves if they need to. Now, full inversion, you don't need to go here. But believe it or not, by actual survey of HSN owners, 50% go to full inversion, those that invert at a regular basis, that is. But this gives you more freedom. You know, when you got this elongated body, remember you're going to be 1 to 2 inches longer when you're upside down. You've got the flexibility that you haven't had for a couple of decades. You know, when you're going to be, I'm 80 years old in 2 months. When you're that age, it's functional fitness that counts. That means joints that work, that allow you to do the water skiing, snow skiing, keep up with the grandkids. Now, when you get off the table, even if you don't do that, you'll feel like you could.
You know what? Every time you see it, when anybody gets off the table, there's vitality in their eyes. There's blood flow into their body. If you just feel sluggish, this is an opportunity to truly change the course of your life, to not say, I'm going to give up because I'm in pain. In fact, people are rediscovering and reinventing their lives in their elder years. Take a look at Millie. Look what she did for herself because she was inverting. Take a listen.
I invert every single day. It's like brushing my teeth. It's part of my routine. I get on the table and stretch myself out, and it's just a wonderful tool for relaxation. Just 18 months ago, I tested for and I became a 4th Dan black belt Taekwondo master. The Teeter hang-ups is probably one of the best tools for overall health, for feeling better, for stretching out your muscles. And what can be easier?
I hope you got the tech talk. Millie said she's 4th level black belt. Well, I got news. She just passed 5th level black belt a month before her 90th birthday. Can you believe that? She's kicking shoulder height, breaking boards at 90?
She's kicking butt is actually the technical term for that. That's amazing, at 90. And we all know, right, the spine ages. There's nothing we can do about it. Tell us what we need to know about the aging spine.
Well, here's your aging spine. This is life on this planet. This figure's not gaining weight, but he sure is changing body shape. Look at that height loss. And when you lose height, you bulge out in the center. That's you get a bigger waistline. A lot of that middle-age spread is not weight gain. It's internal organs winning the race to the floor. Now, it's a big deal he lost his figure, but it's a bigger deal that height loss is in the soft tissue of the joints. Remember, that's where the flexibility is. The shock absorber. Remember what Dr. Tons said? That is where your activity is, your retirement ability to be active in your retirement and keep up with the grandkids.
So the thing I would remind everybody, if you think about it, if you're going to do this twice a day, like you brush your teeth, right? 3 to 5 minutes twice a day. Look at our flex pay, because it's going away at the end of the day today. It's less than $1 per time you get on the table. It's less than $2 a day, and once you own the table, you own this table. After those 6 months, every single time you get on this table is free of charge, and you are transforming your back. You know, we've talked to customers who've gotten on board and said, you know what, I don't want to wait till it's too late. I don't want to wait till I have muscle spasms. I don't want to wait till I have a herniated disc. I stretch, I do yoga, I go to the gym. This is better back maintenance and care, and it's effortless, it's relaxing, it's easy. You will look forward to the 3 to 5 minutes a day that you spend on your table. You'll fall asleep faster. Your body will be more comfortable. You'll wake up, you'll get on the table. You won't need a cup of coffee because your body will be set and ready to go. And if you are somebody that can't keep up with your kids, if you're somebody that is retreating from your everyday best life with your family because of your back pain, your back discomfort, your sciatica, this can be the actual answer to get you back into living your best life. In fact, I want you to hear from a family man. I want you to hear about what it did to the entire family when Kevin's back started failing him, and realize this is not just a purchase for you, for your husband, it's a purchase that benefits everybody in the home. Take a listen.
The back problems really started when I did a long road trip. When you're in constant pain, it definitely has a significant impact on your ability to deal with little kids that are running around. You can't deal with stress as easily.
I just wanted him to be better and be back to himself and back to being a vibrant part of our family. His pain had an effect on his relationship with the kids, and that was hard to watch.
A friend of mine introduced me to Teeter. As soon as I got on it, it was relief. It felt amazing.
The net benefit of him using the Teeter to our family is just unbelievable.
I'm like a spokesperson for the Teeter. I tell everybody I know.
So you see, it is really life-changing for absolutely everybody in the family. Now, we only have 3 minutes left in our presentation, and after the little traction experiment I did earlier today, I wanted to get back on this table. My goodness, just that feeling, that stretch, that kind of undoing what the day has done to me. So I stood back on it. Roger adjusted it for my height, and all I'm gonna do is push. You can hear it click into perfect spot, making me feel safe, making me feel stable, making me feel ready to go.
Absolutely. I want to point out that this table doesn't have foam either, and it's a highly engineered bed surface that allows your body to elongate. In fact, I just saw you lengthen a good inch, just like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but you've got to be able to slide on the table. Don't be misled by foam-covered tables you sink into and don't decompress. You know, but these are this EZReach handle, that is the thing that makes this table unique. It is our medical grade table. The oversized handles are included. There are no additional charges. The traction handles are all included. And the color-coded tether straps included. These are absolutely everything that makes the difference. You know what? You got so long the other time. I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
I'm putting you an inch taller.
Okay. Oh,
Because you're elongated.
I've been hoping that for my whole life. Never thought that would happen.
Look, well, now bring your arms up. You see, oh my gosh.
Look at that.
I could put, you know what I'm going to do?
Am I going to go 5'9"? I got to update my resume. My goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, it just feels so good.
Look, your body elongates. Nothing else does this. Please understand, aerobic, anaerobic, even yoga. Yoga headstand, the epitome of body positions for yoga. You know, it's still decompressive. Your weight is held by your arms, your shoulders, your head. It's compressive. Teeter is the only way to decompress. That is